Hello everyone, I'm Chester44, also named Fly, and welcome to this Let's Play of The Neverwinter Nights, Darkness over Daggerford. Last episode, we went and explored the southern area of this area, including down on the bottom here. We found a bunch of, kind of crazy people who may be about to jump off a cliff, but I mean, okay. And we found an old shipwreck over here that had a vampire in it, and we fell for his trick. Regardless, this seems to be the camp for this siege.
The knights look downcast, however. I doubt they are faring well.
Possibly not. We'll speak with the knights in a moment. I'm just going to uncover this bit of map here, as I do. Griswold Knights.
Well met.
You should speak with Sir Griswold in his tent. Alright, we were told to come see this, so let's go. Sir Griswold's tent. Birdcage. Ah, there's his page.
Hello.
What do you want?
I see that you have answered my summons. Griswold stands tall and lean like a tree blown by bitter winds. His face, almost entirely hidden by a great bushy beard, wears a permanent scowl. Rows of ornate bird cages are pushed up against the canvas tent walls, and the stale air is filled with noisy squawks. How may I assist you? I am a simple man, so I must speak plainly. My siege of Castle Exeltis fares poorly, and my knights grow restless, but I cannot breach the castle walls, and storming the gates is a fool's game. Why are you laying siege? I lay my life down before the only thing that matters. Love. Griswold's dark eyes grow soft for a moment as he reminisces. Ah, my dear Soliana, we met last winter in Baldur's Gate. As the snow melted, so too did our hearts. All through the spring, our love for one another grew strong, stronger than the wind. Who is Soliana? Soliana is both a woman of great beauty and of great mystery. She arrived late one cold winter's night in Baldur's Gate, carrying little more than a chest filled with rare gems. She traveled alone, but claimed to be a royal princess from the kingdom of Fanlock, wherever that might be. Despite her unusual story, many knights competed for Soliana's hand in marriage. My greatest rival was a young lordling named Feldrin Exeltus. That cheating coward poisoned Soliana's mind with lies. He turned her against me and stole her away from Baldur's Gate like a thief in the night. Where is Soliana now? That filthy coward Feldrin has hidden Soliana away in his castle. He hides behind the castle's thick stone walls and refuses to let me so much as see a hair on Soliana's head. Griswold clenches his heavy mailed fists. I must speak with Soliana. What if Soliana loves Feldrin more than you? Soliana could never love a pompous fool like Feldrin. I will end this regrettable siege only when I hear Soliana tell me that she truly loves Feldrin. I am no great lord. I have no castle. I have no servants. But I can imagine that such fine things might impress a young woman. But I can offer Soliana the one thing that Feldrin cannot. Love. A songbird in one of the nearby cages chirps softly, and Griswold sighs deeply. How can I help? If you find a way to lower the castle drawbridge, my knights and I shall storm the castle and deal with that coward Feldrin. The drawbridge controls are located on the inside rampart walls and near the gatehouse, but you would have to be a bird to fly over those castle walls. Wait. Oh. Hawks, pigeons, and a wide variety of songbirds fill these graceful metal cages. The hawks are all hooded, resting peacefully, while the songbirds coo nervously, and the songbirds chirp merrily. Sorry, the pigeons coo nervously. The birds are very healthy and well cared for. Despite being caged, they seem happy. Hold on a moment. What's this about having to fly over? Oh god, are we going to have to do something with those crazy guys? What's all this noisy racket? Well, what have we here? A poor vagabond come looking for handouts? Can't you see the Castle Exeltis is besieged by an army of savages? Be gone, lest I fill you with arrows! The gatekeeper's voice has a high nasal pitch, almost as if something unpleasant is stuck in his throat. Sir Griswold demands to speak with Princess Soliana. Lord Feldrin and Princess Soliana are deeply in love, and they do not wish to speak with this rude Griswold fellow. I have given the same message to Griswold on several occasions, but the savage brute refuses to listen. That Griswold is a blunt man of violence and can never be a suitable match for the gentle-hearted Princess Soliana. Why does Feldrin refuse to speak with Griswold? Griswold is simply a brute. He hurls insults and threats and wears shabby clothes. Lord Feldrin is always well-dressed and would never so much as insult even his most wicked enemies. Lord Feldrin is truly a noble knight of Tyr and is sworn to uphold justice and honor. Griswold just wants to speak to Feldrin and Soliana. Oh, very well. At midnight tonight, I shall bring Lord Feldrin and Princess Soliana to the castle gates. If you can persuade that barbarian Griswold to come alone at midnight, then he can speak with both Lord Feldrin and Princess Soliana. After Griswold hears Princess Soliana speak of her great love for Lord Feldrin, this dreadful siege shall be ended. Why must Griswold come alone? Why, if Griswold came to the gates with his army of brutes, he might attempt to seize the princess and kidnap her against her wishes. Of course, since you are not one of Griswold's knights, you may join him at the gates tonight. But be certain not to tell any of Griswold's knights, lest they insist upon accompanying Griswold. I shall speak with Griswold. Excellent. I shall see you and Griswold at midnight tonight. Please, remember to come alone. Okay then, let's speak to Griswold and persuade him to come alone.
What do you want?
Feldrin and Soliana will meet with you and I alone at midnight. At last! Soon I shall speak with Soliana. Go with Griswold at midnight. Let's hope this actually works and it's not a trap. Feldrin, open these gates! Hush! Be quiet. Hush! Be quiet, you two! Lord Feldrin and Princess Soliana shall arrive shortly. Please be more patient. The gatekeeper has a nervous edge to his whisper. Feldrin, you coward! Open these gates and face me like a man! Or are you afraid? Afraid of you, Griswold? I think not. Wait. It has been several weeks since your last bath, and I am truly terrified of your stench, dear chap. My sinuses are rather delicate, you know. Feldrin's voice sounds strange as it echoes through the drawbridge's thick metal grate. Feldrin, you fool! Come out here and face me like a man! Oh, you are right, dear Griswold. I am a fool for my Princess Soliana's love, but you would not know anything about Princess Soliana's love, now would you? Ah, where is Soliana? Griswold bellows with frustration, his rugged face turning bright red. Do not fear, my good barbarian friend. I am most certain that my beloved Soliana will join us shortly. I know how eager you must be to hear my princess say how much she loves me. No! Soliana loves me! Open these gates, Feldrin! I beg your pardon, Griswold, but Princess Soliana loves me more than she could ever love a savage brute like you. Do you truly believe that my Soliana would prefer your smelly old tent to my castle? Please, Griswold, have a little more patience. Fine, we shall wait. Griswold seethes with rage while his heavy mailed fists twitch uselessly at his side. You fools! Everything is now settled in my favor! Now be gone before I instruct my knights to feather your useless hides with flaming arrows! Feldrin's shrill laughter echoes through the drawbridge gates. Something is not right. Oh dear, what's been going on here? What does he mean settled in his favor? Your assistance in resolving Lord Feldrin's problems with the invading barbarian horde is appreciated. I have left a large sack of gold at the base of the gnarled tree. Now be gone, lest I feather your worthless hide with arrows. What is that supposed to mean? Oh!
What do you want?
They are dead. All of them. My comrades in arms. They trusted me. Slain while they slept. Feldrin will pay for this. Why did I listen to you? I am disgraced. I have nothing. You know what? Give me a moment. Alright, let me see if I can do this in a different way. What's in this for me? As compensation, I shall leave a large purse filled with gold pieces like the old gnarled tree overlooking the sea cliffs. Okay. Well, let's go over here right now. This time we'll tell him that we don't trust him.
What do you want?
It could be a trap. Ah, you might be right, Jareth. A fool like Feldrin would stoop to such base methods. If only there were some other way inside the castle. There is a possibility if I talk to these guys.
Continue with that and you shall be Palmalish school!
No, not there. The only other way I can think of is to go down this way. Orly? Ulri? You were not here before. Now, what do we have here? You don't look much like one of Feldrin's fools. The old fisherwoman squints at you, twisting her wrinkled face until it resembles a withered apple gone brown over winter. Who are you? Most folks call me Ulri. Not that there's any folks around here no more. There was a time when these hills were bursting with grape farmers all working for the good lady Exeltis. Back then, I had a right proper job, but now I fish for my food while keeping close watch over my dear Lady Exeltis' grave. What was your job? See now, I was Lady Exeltis' chambermaid, and I gave 37 years of honest service to the Exeltis family. But after Lady Exeltis' untimely death, her son, that monster Feldrin, became lord of the castle, and he turned me out without a second glance. Without a second glance, I say. How did Lady Exeltis die? Every night at dusk, Lady Exeltis walked along the brow of these here sea cliffs with her son Feldrin. I remember it well, for I would give my lady her hot bath each night when she returned from her stroll. But one night, young Feldrin comes back alone, spouting some fool tale about how his mother slipped off the cliff and fell to her death among these here rocks. Was Feldrin lying? Oh, I could tell that snake Feldrin was lying. You see, good Lady Exeltis learned her son was growing a little wild among the young knights of Baldur's Gate, so she was fixing to pack him off to Tyr's monastery for a right proper education, just like his late father. But Feldrin, see, he don't want to go to no monastery. Do you think that Feldrin has killed his own mother? It doesn't matter what old Ulri thinks. Down here by the rocks, I've got the good lady's grave at my back, and there ain't nothing going to change that. Feldrin has kidnapped Princess Soliana. Ah, that little weasel is up to his old tricks again. If only someone would give that little weasel a good solid thrashing. Is there a way into the castle? Castle Exeltis can only be entered through the drawbridge. There be only cliffs along the water. Unless... Come on, you can tell me. At dawn each morning, the castle servants empty the chamber pots into a deep cistern in the basement. The cistern drains into the sea through a small fissure in the outer castle wall. To discourage the invaders, the fissure was hidden within a maze of twisty passages cut through the sea caves. I can draw you a map of the maze, but I warn you, young lad, that cistern smells terribly foul. With a shaking hand, Ulri quickly sketches a crude map of the sea caves and hands it to you. The cistern will be guarded, but one of the servants once told me about a secret staircase hidden somewhere within the castle. Good luck, young man. When you see that snake Feldrin, tell him that old Ulri sends her regards. Well, there we go. Ulri's map. Well, this is what we need. Hold on, I think I need to... There we go. I remember that the sea cave is over in this direction. Right over here. Alright. Enter the cave. By following Ulrich's careful directions, you successfully navigate the maze of twisty passages and emerge in Castle Exeltus' cellars. Okay. The sub-cellar. Oh, we go up here. That's a lot of footsteps. Oil barrels. This heavy wooden barrel is filled with flammable lamp oil. Use a torch to light the barrel on fire. You hear shouts from upstairs. Someone is coming. Fighter helmet. What's going on over here? Someone help! So that was a way to get them to come over here and become distracted. A keg. These enormous wooden kegs once held gallons of the red wine made famous by the Exeltus family. However, every keg is drained dry and covered with a thin layer of dust. Exeltus ice wine. I can grab it. Oh, right, I do kind of need to go back at some point. Oh, bunch of rats. Go ahead, kill the rats. +1 healer's kit, that'll be sold. Haste scroll. This musty bookcase, stacked with thick books and dusty scrolls, is pushed up tightly against the cellar wall. A pool of dirty water is collected along the floor, staining the bookcase's legs and warping its wood. Search through a few books. The dusty bookcase contains many riveting titles, such as A Noble's Guide to Etiquette and Achieving Wealth Through Proper Grooming. One of the books, entitled Assassination the Complete Guidebook, is suspiciously free from dust.
There is
Take the
something
book.
here out of place.
Removing the heavy book from its shelf reveals a secret staircase hidden behind the bookcase. The staircase is narrow and steep, disappearing into the darkness between the castle walls high above you. Climb it. Oh, hi.
Yes? Do make it quick.
What is that horrible stench? Oh, it is you. Have you been wallowing in the castle sewers like a filthy swine? How fitting. Lord Feldrin delicately wipes his long nose with a carefully folded white lace handkerchief. Where is Princess Soliana? So, you thought to raid my castle and steal my princess, did you? You are rather dim, or perhaps... No, I shall stick with dim. You certainly have the face for it. You're a pompous fool masquerading as a knight. What? You would dare to insult my honor? Prepare to die by my hand, fool! Well, we're taking him out here. You shall never defeat me. I shall return soon, little monkey. Well then. Well, let's loot everything we can in here. May as well.
Right, I can do that.
Noble outfit. Ooh, a gold ring. Go on, unlock all these. We'll get what we can.
Right, I can do that.
No, no, no. There we go. An unidentified... Faker's Crown. Listen bonus, amplify, clairvoyance, and clairaudience. That's a thing.
Right, I can do that.
We've got Gloves of the Rogue. And here we have a +1 nymph cloak. Ooh. Alright, that is definitely loot. This bookshelf is probably... Yeah, that lets us go back down.
Surely a lord such as Feldrin will have a few priceless baubles securely tucked away. There's only one way to find out just how securely.
I see that trap.
It seems I can't.
Are you not close enough to it? Actually, hold on. Perfbin! Here. Take these gloves. Ow. Oh, Perfbin also got stunned. Come on, wait for it to go away. You got a lot of things locked up, I have to say.
Right, I can do that.
Okay, you're taking care of the chest.
Right, I can do that. Right, I can do that.
Indeed, get everything picked. Feldrin's key. And Feldrin's letter. Lord Feldrin, our esteemed agency has received your request to locate the mysterious Kingdom of Fanlock and to determine its total wealth. If the Kingdom of Fanlock exists anywhere in the known realms, we shall locate it soon. Further correspondence shall follow. The letter is signed by an employee of the Agency of Cartographic Investigations, Waterdeep Branch. Yeah, something tells me she's basically been tricking everyone. I don't know where she got all the rare gems, but... Ooh, some decent potions here. Fox's Cunning and Lore. Hold on. Can I fit those in here anywhere? I do have Lore. Fox's Cunning I need to put in here. Somewhere. Instead of Frenzy. Frenzy can go into this one. Okay, let's keep looking around.
No.
He says no, because it's locked, because it's trapped. Okay, that one you can pick. Well, this is, ominous. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and just bash this door down.
Taste of my wrath!
Okay, alchemist apparatus. And a cabinet. Ooh, potions again. Once used for pressing grapes into wine, this workbench has been converted into a primitive alchemist bench. The workbench's surface is covered with ugly black scorch marks and odd green stains, the indelible marks of alchemical experiments gone awry. That's a little concerning. And what about in here? Exeltus Servant. Please, leave me alone. Very well. And there's Soliana.
Well,
Who are
hello to
you? Where is my love, Lord Feldrin? Princess Soliana is stunningly beautiful, like a delicate white flower bursting open to greet the warm morning sun. Her deep eyes shine with life, and she moves gracefully like a bird in flight. While defending your honor, Feldrin ran like a coward. I have been locked in this dreary tower room for many long weeks. Feldrin warned me that hordes of savage barbarians were besieging this castle, and promised that I would be safe as long as I remained in this room. Feldrin lied. Griswold came here to save you. Griswold? My Griswold is here? But Feldrin told me that Griswold had left Baldur's Gate and taken sail for the distant Moonshades months ago. How can this be possible? Feldrin and Griswold are sworn enemies. Feldrin is wealthy, educated, and very cultured. He is teaching me to be a true noble lady of the court, just like the romantic storybooks that I read back home in the Fanlock. But Griswold is kind and respectful. He is passionate, listens to all my stories, and makes me feel appreciated. Show her the letter. Oh, I have been such a fool. Could it be that he only wants my money? Of course I would give him all my money, but I have no money to give. Listen to your heart, nothing else matters. I will share a story with you. It is a story that I have not shared with anyone else. Yes? Once upon a time there was an old witch who lived alone in the great lizard marsh. Her only friends were the small furry animals creeping through the bog, and the graceful birds flying free overhead. For many years the old witch brewed her magic potions in peace, but one day someone came to steal the old witch's magic. Armed with sharp steel knives, creeping silently through the bog, the warrior came to slay the old witch and steal her magic potions. The witch lay asleep in the sun, while the warrior crept quietly through the shadows. The warrior's deadly knife was raised, but before it could fall, a falcon's cry shattered the silence and saved the old witch. As a reward for saving her life, the old witch magically transformed the falcon into a young girl and raised the young girl as her daughter. When she came of age, the witch named the girl Soliana. Although Soliana loved the old hag, she grew tired of living in a swamp and journeyed to Baldur's Gate to find her true love. Before she left, the old witch gave Soliana a magical locket sealed with a promise. If you ever grow weary of being a human, simply whisper the word Rablak 3 times into the wind, and you shall become a falcon once more. All that happened to you as a woman will be forgotten forever.
You were a falcon!
Yes, Jareth, I was a falcon. By speaking with you, I have sorted through my feelings about Feldrin and Griswold. I know now that Feldrin lied to me, and that Griswold is my one true love. I must speak with Sir Griswold. I shall wait here for my true love to rescue me. You must open the castle drawbridge so that my love can save me. This narrow window, too small for a human to crawl through, looks out onto the sea of swords far below. Okay! I'll be honest. I didn't expect her to be a falcon. That's a new one. I mean, I could tell that something seemed wrong.
Must be around here somewhere.
Yeah, I could tell that something seemed very wrong, and I thought that she was tricking them, but I didn't expect her to be a falcon. The gate, it's opening. How can this be? Drawbridge is down. I admit, that was a good twist. I did not see that coming. Feldrin, where is Soliana? Why, if it isn't our blustering barbarian Griswold. Had to get your lackey to open the door for you, I see. I'll have your head! Soliana! I am here! Well, there we go. So she must be I'm sure they're back here, speaking with each other. There they are.
Well,
The two young lovers, Sir Griswold and Princess Soliana, are smiling and holding hands in front of the window tower window. A gentle breeze blows through the open window, bringing the fresh scent of roses into the castle. Jareth, I am reunited with Princess Soliana, my one true love at last. I have never been happier in all my life and owe everything to you. I was glad to help. As a small token of my gratitude, I have a special reward for you. Griswold grins cheerfully and slowly unfastens his wide leather belt. He curses softly as his thick, stubby fingers fumble with the belt's heavy clasp. Your thanks is all that I require, kind sir. This magic girdle was given to me by my grandfather, Grisbane the Great. May it lend you both the strength and the courage to defeat your enemies, as I have defeated my enemies here tonight. Thank you, kind sir. Griswold hands you the magic belt and smiles lovingly at Princess Soliana. Thank you for bringing my Griswold back to me. Why, with the castle gates open at last, I am free as a bird. Jareth, I trust that you will remember that a bird's secrets are best left unsaid. Of course, my lady. Come, my love, let us leave this dreadful castle. Griswold grasps Soliana's delicate hand and leads her from the dark castle to begin their happy life together. Alright. Griswold's belt. +2 strength, +1 fortitude, and true strike. I am never going to use True Strike, and I'm not going to lose a point of strength. So I'll give it to you. Seems like a good idea to me. And with that all saved and dealt with, first let's go outside. We can leave this place. Ah, the main floor. Okay, we gotta get out of here. Oh, we haven't actually been in the main floor. Alright, let's quickly loot everything. Okay, that's not important. Invaders in the castle. The castle has already been invaded. Feast hall, stairs down. I don't care about the stairs down. An armoire with a potion of invisibility. Yeah, this episode's going a few minutes long, yes, but I just want to quickly get this place looted and dealt with. Bullet of smiting for selling. And this tome. Let's see. So the family is... Okay, that would have been proof. The Exeltis family is nearly broke. At a quick scan, that's what I got out of it. Oh, damn. Alright. So despite having this massive fortress, the family is effectively broke. +1 short sword.
There you go.
Thank you very much. Nothing to take there. Soldier's tunic I don't need. Another sergeant kill. Alright, go ahead and unlock these for me, please.
Right, I can do that.
Dire mace and regular halberd.
There you go. Right, I can do that.
Phenolope, gloves of discipline.
There
Nothing
you
to
go.
take there. Thieves' tools. Almost fully looted. Alright. Ow.
Right, I can do that.
Trap is dealt with.
There you go.
Oh. Ooh. We found what's left of their treasury. There we go. That's what's left of their treasury. Which ain't much, but I mean it's something. All the servants in the main hall. We don't need it. Alright, let's leave through the front door. I don't know if there's anything to loot there. Well, Felden is here. Exaltus Master Key. That could have been something. A rapier and Exaltus Blade. +2 attack bonus, poison damage. Okay. I don't think I really need the Exaltus Master Key. Honestly, I can drop the letter and his keys. Alright. And with that, I am going to go ahead and end this episode here. Next episode... How about we take a look to the south, because we do have another quest that we can do down to the south. I'm curious about it. But that'll be in the next episode. So, until then, I am Chestic44, also known as Fly. That is Jareth Loreni, Perfbin, and Reagan. This has been a Let's Play of Neverwinter Nights, Darkness over Daggerford, and I shall see you all next time.